Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This video is a little different from my past uploads. This is a Q&A slash order packing ASMR vlog. And all the questions I'm going to be answering are all from my Instagram. If you aren't following me yet, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. You can find upcoming drops, behind the scenes, and other bead-related things. By the way, all these questions I will be answering are from my experience. But without further ado, let's get on with the questions. So the first question I got on my poll was, when did you start jewelry making? So this is a question that I get quite often. I started back in December of 2022. It was because of a little Christmas gift idea. It really was a hobby at first, but, it just kind of stemmed into a business, I guess. I don't know. I'll talk about that more later. But yeah, December of 2022 is when I started. What would you do if okay, so he said yes would go? I don't know what your situation is, but I just wouldn't take that. Me personally. But you do you. Next. What's your favorite part about making jewelry? I'd say my favorite part is definitely the wire cutting process. Like, if you know what a one-step looper is, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's so satisfying to just, clamp it and hear the snap. I don't know. If you know, you know. All right, next. What's my favorite thing to make? I think my favorite items to make are phone charms. And the only reason is because it's less time-consuming and easy. But I feel like pieces that take hours are, more fulfilling in a way. I don't know, it's, satisfying to finish them. But overall, I like simple pieces, so I like to make phone charms. Which of my bead pieces do I enjoy making the most? Again, it's pretty much the same question as the last one, but I enjoy making phone charms the most. Or any piece that doesn't include too much wire cutting or, physical stress. I don't know. But, yeah, bracelet making on string, that's also really satisfying. What was your dream job as a kid and how has it changed? My dream job when I was younger was to work at Pan Express. And it has definitely changed. Maybe the complete opposite. My dream job is probably to be a master chef food taster. What payment methods did you use when you were on Instagram and not Etsy? The payment methods that you can use for Instagram is definitely PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and maybe Apple Pay if you're comfortable with giving them your number. But I really prefer PayPal, Cash App for online transactions. It's just that PayPal charges fees on public good payments, I think. So you have to tell the buyer to press friends and family if you don't want to get taxed. And then Cash App is tax-free for most transactions. And just a little disclaimer and reminder that I do still sell on Instagram, guys. I accept payments through there occasionally. It's just when people they don't have Etsy or whatever, I don't mind accepting payments through there as well. Etsy is it's kind of my new main. Oh my god, I didn't drop Instagram, don't worry. Anyways, next. Is it hard to run a business while studying? I think it really just depends on how good you are with time management and how much of a workload you have aside your business. Because for me, I'm in high school and my workload is I try and minimize it as much as I can while I'm in school. So I have as much free time as I can to work on my business, which I recommend every business owner who's in school to do. But about your question, is it hard? In my case, I think it is quite hard. But it's really all about how you like to organize your time and work. Yeah. What product are you most proud of? I can't decide. There's literally so many pieces that I've made that I'm just I can't even believe that I've made it. I like most of my necklaces. I'm really proud of my Cyberstars necklace. If you know, you know. I kind of made it back in the day. But yeah, mostly necklaces for sure. Okay, guys, so this is the last question that I got on my poll. Not a lot of you guys answered, and I'm kind of surprised. But it's okay. So the last question was, how old are you? And I am 17 years old, but I started this business a little after my 16th birthday. Okay, time for the frequently asked questions. These aren't going to be pulled from my Instagram poll, obviously. I ran out, but I'm going to pick them from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, just random ones that I find that are frequent. So one of the most asked questions that I get are where I get my materials and beads from. I will put all the names on the screen right now. My main apps or suppliers or stores are Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and other local bead shops. And for the onlines, I usually do AliExpress, Amazon, Shein, Temu, stuff like that. And if you guys are wondering where I get my thermal printer, it is from Munbyn, and it is the P130 thermal shipping label printer. And you can find all the links and information in the description down below. If you are a small business owner at home and you still haven't looked into a thermal printer, I recommend doing so if you print from your paper printer and tape it to your packages. These save so much time, money, and ink, and it's just overall a good investment. Here's a question from one of my old Instagram polls. I want to start a small business, but I don't know which website to sell. Any advice? With the experience that I have, I really believe that Etsy is one of the best websites for beginner small businesses. It is very user-friendly, and it does shipping labels, customs, and it's very automated. Etsy also gives a little boost to new shops on their site. And Etsy pushes out your listings so you don't have to make ads or create content to advertise your products. But there are downsides, which many of you guys may know already, and that is there are a large amount of fees. So if you do want a website that doesn't really take a lot, I recommend Shopify and Big Cartel. But again, those don't really help your growth or reach unless you yourself post content to advertise your products. So, looking at it from just all of the websites, they really all have their own ups and downs. But for a beginner, just in general e-commerce, I really recommend Etsy because you don't have to advertise. You don't have to create an Instagram separately from it. You can just start a business straight from Etsy without even paying for ads, In my experience, I remember my first ever shop on Etsy. It took, I think, around 3 weeks for me to get my first sale. But unfortunately, that store closed down, so I had to start a new one. And that new shop got the first sale within, days. And of course, with optimized listings, you guys need to make sure that, your storefront is clean. Because once you have all of that, a good structure, Etsy literally boosts your stuff like crazy, audience target reach maxing. You guys can kind of tell how passionate I am about Etsy. It's really bad, but yeah, I totally recommend it. Okay, so this will be the last and final question that I'm going to be answering. If you have any more questions, please drop them below in the comments. I will be answering them publicly, just replying. And yeah, so here's the last and final question. How do you grow your business on Instagram, viral on TikTok, etc.? The only tips from my mere 1 year experience of content creation for my business are good lighting. That's the main one. A good audio, preferably something that is viral or, getting up there. Good quality, some type of hook factor or anything that will keep the viewer wanting to watch more. And actually, I think that colors play a big part in your reach. I don't even know if this is real, but Like, I just feel like my colorful reels get more views than my bland ones. This is just a personal experience, guys. Like, I don't even know what the algorithm is. This is just mine, so take this all with a grain of salt. But yeah, those are just the main components of what I think makes a viral, or like any type of content go viral. And reaching your peak views, max views, hashtag audience reach maxing. So yeah, those were my cute little lessons and Q&A answers from me to you. This was just a really goofy idea. I'm sorry if this is a whole yap session. I didn't plan any of this. I didn't script anything. It's literally coming from my head. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed till the end, how do you even have the patience? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you got anything out of this. That'd be crazy if you did. Thank you. That means a lot. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!